Welcome to the We Buy Houses podcast with our host, Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers, leading the seamless approach to real estate investing in Houston since 2005. Brian's specialty in this large wholesale operation is facilitating real estate solutions for people wanting to sell quickly. Each week, we discuss the ins and outs of wholesale real estate investing and related topics by professionals who matter. And now, here's Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers. We're Houston's top-rated company for buying houses quickly. We help homeowners sell their properties in 30 days or less. We pay cash, standard closing costs, help solve title problems and related issues. What we also like to do is help our clients by introducing them to related professionals like Grace Harrington, who can help them with related topics. And so one of the things we're covering today is long-term care insurance, but specifically something that's new out there, a product that's getting a lot of attention called IULs, which is Indexed Universal Life Insurance. And so that's kind of a hybrid of some different options for policy. So I wanted to have you talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay, be happy to. Thanks for having me.
Sure.
So Indexed Universal Life, fairly new product, but they're doing some really amazing things with it. So you can use an Indexed Universal Life product, and you can pay premiums on it like you do an IRA, and use it as an accumulation vehicle, which is pretty amazing. They've got, if you know about how annuities work in the stock market, it's all the growth but none of the risk of a mutual fund. Very, very interesting. And also you can have IULs that have what's called living benefits. And if you have a living benefit type policy, you can have it provide long-term care, you can have it do critical illness, you can have it pay for disability income.
And you said all that up front.
Yeah, you said all that up front. So it just depends. I'm a big proponent of having layered approaches to protection. You know, long-term care is my specialty. So what I look for with people is, okay, do you have accumulation covered? You know, if you need growth on your, on your retirement, let's look at a better way to do that. It's tax-free, or it's not tax-deferred. You pay your tax up front, and then when you get your benefits, they're tax-free. So great way to help people, kind of become their own bank and use their own cash. So for people who want to be independent and don't want the government messing in their money, IUL is a great product to look at. Plus, there's living benefits. So that's the problem a lot of people have, or not the problem, but the concern they have is if they buy a long-term care plan, but they don't need long-term care, and nobody wants long-term care, where does that money go? It's like, well, it's lost.
It's lost.
Yeah. Just like if you have homeowners insurance and your house never burns down. You don't want your house to burn down.
Then
you don't want long-term care.
No.
So it's it's a hybrid. It's a new thing. It's getting a lot of attention these days.
What percentage of people out there do you think have long-term care insurance?
Not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough.
Yeah, probably. I think the latest was 8 to 10%.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you said something, I don't know if it was a solid figure, but 70% of people are likely to need it.
70% of the people over the age of 65 are going to need some type of long-term care. And not you, not her, but not me, but everyone else.
Everyone else.
In my family, I've seen a lot of people needing long-term care, and it's just been devastating. So having a plan, options.
And so long-term care in general without the insurance is devastating, like you said previously, emotionally. But tell us what happens financially when somebody doesn't have long-term care insurance and they're at the point where they can't care for themselves in the home anymore, because a big state steps in and sees a lot of families like that. They call us and they sell the home or the asset or whatever they need to do to help facilitate that long-term care, but that only goes so far because it's extraordinarily expensive. So what happens if you don't have it?
So if you don't have it, you better be hopeful that your kids like you, because there's a good chance you're going to have to burden your family if you don't have insurance. You're going to have to drain all of your income. It can be very expensive. The average assisted living in Houston is around $4,000 a month.
Wow.
A nursing home is even more expensive. Now keep in mind, 80% of the people that get long-term care get it at home or in an assisted living. Nursing homes are kind of the wave of the past. If you end up going on Medicaid, that's your path.
Right, and that's
So,
that's not the best path.
well, but no one wants to. No, I don't really know many people who want to burden the government or want to burden their families. But if that's what happens, there's a safety net for you.
Okay.
You may or may not be close to your family.
Right. And
We don't know.
When is it too late to buy long-term care insurance?
Once you're unhealthy. So, people come to me all the time and say, "Oh yeah, my health is really good." Okay, what's your blood pressure? Oh, it's skyrocket. Oh, diabetes? Yeah, I had a leg amputated. Oh, but they're otherwise they're perfect health. It's like, well, you're uninsurable.
Right.
I've had 3 heart attacks, but I feel great.
Yeah, this is a good day.
Yeah.
Good day to buy
So
insurance.
yeah, so if you've missed the window of buying long-term care insurance, you can still protect yourself. There's even an annuity out there that you don't have to health qualify for at all, and it has a long-term care benefit. But you got to have money.
Okay.
So.
Well,
what are the options with people who maybe don't have that much money but they have surpassed that window? What are their options, if any, for long-term care?
For the health window?
Yeah, for someone who hasn't saved a lot and their income isn't a lot and they have some health problems, do they have any options for financing?
There are options out there to help them get home care. There's, I promote an organization that helps people. You buy like an annual membership and you get quite a few hours of care. So it can be like discount services.
so really you have a huge array of solutions for people. And the best way to reach you is at, what is your website again?
LTC for Texas.
Okay.
The number
LTC.
4. Or you could spell it out too. I've got both of those.
Oh, okay.
LTC for Texas.
.com, which is long-term care for Texas.com.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you very much for the information. It was great to
You're
great to
very
have
welcome.
you today.
Thank you.
You've been listening to We Buy Houses with your host, Brian Spitz, president of Big State Homebuyers. Don't forget to visit our website, bigstatehomebuyers.com, for more information on how to sell your house. We pay $500 for referrals, so tell your friends too.